Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
Makayla Timpson showing out. Chloe Bibby showing out. New addition to the Indiana Fever. Got her minutes. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate all your support. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. Deep breath. Oh, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Makayla Timpson got some minutes against the Sky. Now, here's the thing. I'm not doing a whole post game on the Chicago Sky game. It was, well, I'm going to let y'all enjoy it. Some of us fans have we look at wins like this and say, "Oh yeah, that's bad, bad, and bad." Yeah, we get away with that against this terrible team, but we're not going to be able to do that against, so and so. And that's kind of how I felt with this game, right? They got off to an early lead, and then the last three quarters, they only outscored the Sky by 2 points. This game was way closer than it should have, but thankfully you had Makayla showing up, and of course Kelsey Mitchell had an awesome, awesome game. Natasha Howard didn't show up at all. She was not good, but as you can see here, Makayla Timpson, 14 points, 6 of 8, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, plus 23 in a 15-point win. So it was great to see her get the minutes. Howard only played 12. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it was maybe, hey, you know what? This is a great opportunity to get her rest because we should win this game. But you see, 26-13 the first quarter, and then they only won by 15, so they outscored by two. They got outscored in the second by a point. They outscored Chicago by two in the third and outscored Chicago by one in the fourth. Uh, but yeah, I mean, Sophie Cunningham was only 1 of 6. Natasha Howard was 0 for 5. But Makayla Timpson got 22 minutes. And look, I am going to praise Stephanie White for this. I have not liked the way she's managed Makayla Timpson overall. But this is the type of game when you have a player like that you're bringing along that hasn't been getting consistent minutes. You put her out there, and she got to play 22 minutes, which I believe is a season high, 6 of 8. Like I said, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, got an assist. So she had a phenomenal game, and you can see. I think this is it right here. I'm going to show this one.
Cut it to 2.
Um, I hate the way these things go on X, but this again shows her athleticism and what Makayla Timpson can do. And because of her athleticism and her quickness and her length, she can guard multiple positions because you can see her. She is out in the open court here, defending the ball. Boom, right? Defending, hand, denying the pass, getting in with a great finish as well. So again, just real quick, you can see her come up. She does not. This is the thing. This is a player who's assuming this is an easy pass to Cardoso, and Timpson was guarding Cardoso a lot. She comes out, good steal, but also smart about the play under the basket. That's not as easy as it looked when you got a player with size coming at you like that. So that was a great finish. Makayla Timpson playing very, very well. Absolutely love her athleticism. So, and this is unusual, folks, and to be fair, in the NBA as well. This is a game where it was kind of like this is an opportunity. If there were a G League, this is like a G League game. We're gonna bring in along for development to get that. You don't see a lot of players, and if you know the number, I didn't look. Let me know that, but just I know in general, and it's the NBA too, right? It's not like the NFL where you've got a huge roster and all these different positions, and sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth round draft picks make it. It is rare second, third round picks make it in the WNBA and the NBA. It's happening more now with the NBA, I think, because of the G League, which again, that's what they should turn Unrivaled into. I think it should be a development league. But anyway, so it was really good to see Makayla Timpson get this opportunity and do something with it. And you can say, yeah, it was the Chicago Sky. Yeah, it was. But Makayla Timpson was what mid to late second round pick who hasn't been getting a lot of minutes. These are the games she should be out there, and she did what she needed to do. That was the team in front of her, the Chicago Sky, with a bad team to begin with, and then without Ariel Atkins, Angel Reese, Helly Van Lith, all these players that weren't playing. So not a great showing by the team actually, but Makayla Timpson showed out, and we also had Chloe Bibby got 11 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. She can stretch it. And by the way, she's 6'2". I'm telling you, for those in the comments saying she's 6 foot, go to Basketball Reference. She's 6'2". Look at her next to Caitlin Clark. But come on, I get enough wrong. Yell at me for the stuff that's actually wrong, man. Come on now. Now watch, someone's going to come back and be like, well, she's actually 6'1" and 3/4, which is something I would do, so I can't complain. But anyway, she had, I think this is her first bucket ever for the Fever, right? This is the type of play. Boom. I love her release, man. I said this before when they signed her, and I think I have one other one from the side where you can even see it a little bit better. This is the one from the side, and I just love her release. I mean, this is a three-pointer, and look where that ball is. Look where that ball that, and I please don't take this as a like derogatory or anything towards women. It's just the way it is. We're built different. There are different strengths, and you just don't see a lot. That's why I said this reminds me like of a man. You don't see a lot of women shoot like that, where it's brought up to the forehead or above the forehead, and then the release comes there. You see a lot of the shot put shots. Right, Angel Reese is an extreme example, but from distance, look, Aaliyah Boston does it, Sophie Cunningham does it. A lot of them do that, and that's a strength issue. And they probably, when they're younger, they couldn't, and they kept that up. But Chloe Bibby, that is a form big time release in terms of where she releases that ball from, which is absolutely fantastic. Love to see it. And I think that's the one I already showed, I think, with Makayla Timpson, right? And then we got that as well. So I just want to do the video really to talk about the two of them. Oh, one thing I did want to point out, though, just kind of in question, I had mentioned when I did the Chloe Bibby signing video, and I talked about, I wonder what this means for Damiris Dantas. I wonder if also there's an injury we don't know about as well, but I wonder if she is in the doghouse, as they say, with Stephanie White, if she is on the outs, because before this game, I think she got like 9 minutes and 2 minutes in the last two games. Then they signed Chloe Bibby, who they're calling a stretch four, which is what Dantas is. And I said, I wonder how that's going to impact, because how's Chloe going to play? Now, this also could have been, hey, well, we're playing the Chicago Sky. Let's use this opportunity to integrate Chloe. But as you can see, Damiris Dantas was a did not play coach's decision. Now, we always get that with Brianna Turner nowadays. And of course, Caitlin Clark, we know, is hurt. But everybody else got double-digit minutes. And Chloe, who only got 11, I think the next, right, is, and Tasha Howard got 12. And then after that, it's Sydney with 17, Lexi with 19. Uh, just to show you how much they struggled, the fact that Aaliyah Boston had 35 minutes, Mitchell had 30, and Cunningham had 31 against the Chicago Sky, a game that should have been a 20, 25-point win from start to finish. That's a problem. That just shows you how they struggled a bit. But my point being, Chloe Bibby comes in, plays 11 minutes, about the kind of time Dantas gets, 2 of 5, shooting the 4, just like Dantas, 2 of 4, grabbing a couple of rebounds, getting a block. It makes me wonder what is the future for Damiris Dantas on this Indiana Fever team. Is Chloe Bibby going to stick around and get those minutes? So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes, because I'm a Dantas fan. She hasn't been shooting well lately, but I still think she brings a lot to the team. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for checking out this video. Really do appreciate it. Smash the like button if you're enjoying the content. Go have the day you deserve, and I will talk to you later.